So here's what it means to lead with hospitality. It's going to take 6 things to lead with hospitality. The idea, by the way, of leading with hospitality is I had this realization that we love our favorite resorts and restaurants or our favorite airlines. We love our favorite hospitality brands and experiences for the same reasons we love our favorite leaders. And it's almost always a function of how they make us feel. It's about how they make us feel. And when you think about look at I'm 40 years old and I have a painting of Up, Disney's movie Up, in my living room. If I look over there, my wife has an apron that's basically shaped like, it looks like Alice in Wonderland's apron. These are emotional connections. So if you think about your favorite brand, it is your favorite brand, or your favorite brands, plural. They're your favorite because of the way they make you feel. In some way, shape, or form, you've had an emotional connection with them. So what does that do? It inspires you to take action. It compels you to continue to go back and either buy from that brand or go visit that brand. Look at maybe you have your favorite resort here in town. Maybe you have your favorite restaurant, you have your favorite bar, you have your favorite bartender. Well, it's because you're somehow emotionally connected. So that's the main premise, the principle of leading with hospitality is it's about connecting with people on a human level so that you can then take them to the next level. Here's 6 ways you can do that. 6 things you can begin thinking about right now for the rest of school, whether you've got 3 years left, 2 years left, or another couple months. Number 1 is to connect. Connect is the idea of connection. How well you can connect with each individual as a human being, how well you can inspire and create this community of people that want to connect with each other, and then most importantly, connecting them to your brand, connecting them to your cause, connecting them emotionally to your mission. That's number 1, connection. So once you're in this cadence of first we connect, and then throughout, you never want to lose sight of this one, number 2. And this is the idea to strive for self-mastery. So we're all striving toward achieving self-mastery. What's self-mastery? It's just the idea that you're able to become the absolute best version of yourself. And how do you do that? That's why I wanted to tell you about emotional intelligence earlier, is you really have to master all 4 elements of emotional intelligence. That's how you achieve self-mastery, to become the best you can be, and that will allow you to pour yourself into others to help them become the best they can be. Number 1 is connect. Number 2 is to achieve self-mastery. And number 3 is to serve. One of the reasons we all got attracted to the hospitality industry in the first place was because deep down we have a heart for it. We have a heart for hospitality, which means that we love serving other people. The same is going to be true for you as a leader of other people, is the idea of servant leadership. So if you're somebody that can walk into any group of people and you can put their needs and put their success in front of your own agenda, put them first, helping them achieve success before you're helping yourself achieve success. That's what servant leadership is putting everybody else before your own agenda. So serving them in as many ways as you can. I like to think of it, there's 4 ways you can really serve people, and it spells out lead. The L stands for listening. It's amazing how much you actually serve people when you just listen. You listen to what they're saying, you listen to how they're feeling, and you're going to learn so much about different situations. You're going to learn about them as a person, and it will help you lead them better in the end. Next, the E is to educate, is to always be teaching, always be coaching, always be taking advantage of teachable moments. Next, A stands for action and accountability. So if you're a leader that's always known and you're seen out there, always staying active, always taking action, you're building yourself credibility and respect with every action you take on behalf of the people you're leading. And then the D stands for deliver. If you're somebody that's always delivering for your team, whether it's delivering new tools, new information, new ways to support them, or you're just delivering on your promise as their leader. Always be serving people you lead. So, number 1 was connect. Number 2 was to strive for self-mastery. Number 3 was to serve people early and often. Number 4 is to engage people. So when we engage with people, now that we've connected with them on a human level, we've served them now they know, hey man, this person really cares about me. So now they're going to be that much more open to engaging with you. And the more conversations you're able to engage in with each individual, the more conversations you're going to inspire to have each individual have with each other. And that's going to create a sense of community. It's going to create a sense of belonging. When people come into work, or they come into work around you or with you, and they feel this overwhelming sense of significance, that they really belong to something that matters, that you're working for a purpose bigger than yourself. That's engagement. And then number 5 is to coach. So once we've connected, once we're always striving for self-mastery, that's going to help us become the best we can be so that we can help others become the best they can be. Connect, self-mastery, we're serving people, we're engaging with people. Now, we've earned the right to coach them. We've earned the right to be able to sit down and say, person or people that I'm leading, this is the vision. Let me paint the picture of the vision of where I'm taking this team. And then it's being able to sit down with them just like any coach in sports. You're going to be their coach in leadership. You're going to be their coach in whatever business you're in. Even if you're their peer, you can still coach them if you've done the first 4 things in order. And you're able to have some conversations with them about helping them set some goals, which is going to help them stay laser focused to make sure they're spending their time in the right areas so that it pushes everybody forward and that they're able to contribute to the overarching team success. And then when I think about coaching, sometimes you gotta have some tough conversations. You gotta have some really tough conversations with people. Well, if you've connected, if you've served, if you've engaged, you're gonna have earned the right to be able to have that tough conversation with them because they know it's coming from a good place. It's for them, to help them, not to hurt them. That's coaching. And then the final one is inspiration. Connect, achieve self-mastery, serve, engage, coach. And the final one is inspire. When you can inspire people with stories just like this. You're going to have your own stories to tell. You're going to ask them for stories that they have to tell you. Sharing what has inspired them in the past and what has inspired you in the past. And then when you think about the Disneys of the world. Think about some of these resorts here in town. What is so inspiring about them? It's because of the great brands all tell a great story. Disney's known as they're the best storytelling brand in the world. And then also the experience. So the only thing better than a great story is a great experience. These are what make things memorable when you're able to have an experience where you learn something new, an experience where you have an elevated sense of joy or happiness. These experiences that you're able to have this feeling of pride, the good pride, when you're proud to be a part of something that you're creating. And then finally, when you're able to connect, when you have experiences where you're bringing people together, whether it's you with your customers or guests or clients, or together with your team. It's stories, experiences. And this is why leading with hospitality, I believe, is so impactful and it's so special, is because when we connect on a human level, when we ourselves are always striving for self-mastery to become our best so that we can help other people become their best, when we are serving other people, when we are engaging with them, when we've earned the right to coach them and help them get better, and when we're inspiring them, something happens to them on the inside which compels them to do things even they never thought possible. It's proven, it's scientifically proven, which you can soon read about in Lead with Hospitality when I get the book finished up and get it out to the world. There's science behind the power of inspiration, that it literally helps people do more than they ever thought they ever could do. When we do these things, especially in that order, what it does is it transforms jobs into truly meaningful work. And you and I have the opportunity to do that for people. That's how special hospitality is, and that's how special leadership is. We have the opportunity, we have the ability, we have the capability to literally change people's lives for the better. We have the opportunity to take a mundane, a menial job and literally transform it into meaningful work. And times like right now, especially right now, that's why I have such a sense of urgency to finish up this work and to get it out to the world. Because on the other side of what we all are experiencing right now is there's no other way to lead than to lead with hospitality. It's gonna be about making sure that we take advantage of every opportunity to make it as meaningful as we possibly can for as many people as we possibly can, because you never know when something like this might happen again. So, hope that helps you today. I hope it's things that maybe Laura can package up and you can talk about them after this video, maybe virtually, as long as you're having to meet like this. But think about those things in terms of leading with hospitality: connection, self-mastery, serving other people, engaging, coaching, and inspiring people with stories and creating experiences to transform jobs into meaningful work. Thank you so much for listening and watching. You can get in touch with me in a variety of ways. tscott21@gmail.com. Look me up on LinkedIn. It's Taylor Scott. tscott1502. tscott1502 on Instagram and Twitter. We'll see you out there. Connect with me. I would love to connect with you. And check out leadwithhospitality.com as well as ballgametoboardrooms.com, and hope to connect with you as you progress through your journey. We'll talk to you soon.